Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kyle Hendricks will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Here's the first pitch to him. Willy Adames is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Row? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight, makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. D-Row, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Number 13 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play.
Batting third, the catcher, William Contreras.
Settling in now, William Contreras, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Corbin Burns, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ian Happ is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Hey, Matty V, yeah, they'd like to finish this series off strong, Dero. They lose the first game of the set. They come back storming, winning games 2 and 3. They'd like nothing more than to finish it off and go 3 out of 4 and win this one here.
And heading into the weekend, this could really fire up this team, both offensively and defensively.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down and away, ball 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
In there, a base hit.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 16.
Into the box, Patrick Wisdom, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Amaya, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, what a dive. One there. It's late. He's safe.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Santana's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Santana now. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Line towards center field. Bellinger has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So now to the plate, number 28, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Line to the right side, but foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tried to get the sinker to come back to the outside that time, but it just misses off the corner. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Into the box now, Bryce Terang. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
First pitch on its way. Number 10 is at the plate as he watches ball one. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. 2 out with the man at first. Runner's off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 3 balls, no strikes. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Standing in, Tyrone Taylor. And their runners at the corners now. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. In time as he just gets the tag down. Bottom of the inning now. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. Dansby Swanson with a solo shot. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting.
Stepping in now, Christopher Morrow. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. The 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. No outs, nobody on. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
He froze him on the fastball there. Christopher Morrow becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Now here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Here's the pitch.
Count 3-1.
Mike Tauchman, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. In there for a called strike. 3-2 now. He loses him on ball 4.
Batting in, the right fielder.
Now to the plate, Mike Tauchman. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Look, now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Set to deal on 2-2. Struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first. Standing in, Tyrone Taylor. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 39.
Into the box now, Corbin Burns. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Now batting, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
In now, Willie Adames. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson scoops it up. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Brewers go down quietly. They trail this one 1-0. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. Off the LED board and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. 6th home run on the season for him as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Now batting, catcher,
And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Ooh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Patrick Wisdom reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one into right. Number 28 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Now at the plate, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. And he misses again. 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Now the pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
William Contreras is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So now Carlos Santana hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
He's set. Here it comes. Comes set, the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Morrow is there to make the catch, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Cubs.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Line towards center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And this can often be revealing, as you see there, a 10-mile-an-hour difference between these two top velocities. Christopher Morrow started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. This ball will be chopped foul. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Cubs are. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in a game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And this is taken for the out.
Now back, the center field.
Digging in now, Tyrone Taylor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. fifth inning. 2-1 our score. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone.
Oh, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, when that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A bouncer up the middle. Swanson brings it in. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next will be Willie Adames. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. Number 13 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Brewers. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantaged counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Mike Tauchman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
One ball, 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Now batting, Kyle Hendricks. A textbook sack bunt situation here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ian Happ. He went deep last time up.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
And this one gets away. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And it's gone into the bleachers. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Miguel Amaya is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Adames scoops it up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now back, number 15.
So stepping in, Patrick Wisdom 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
Bellinger.
runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. From the stretch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Right fielder looking up, and that's off the scoreboard. What a blast.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. 2 balls and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. 4 runs here in this half inning. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers 2. Digging in once again, number 13. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike at the letters. 0-1. Now the pitch. Right side hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, catcher, Williams. Contreras.
At the plate, William Contreras, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Nobody out, runner on first. In there, 1-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Standing in now, Carlos Santana, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
The 2-0. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Bellinger looking up and way gone, and that cleared the shrubbery. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at you.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
To the plate now, number 28. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Second base.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D-Row, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Anthony Kay will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Into the box, Bryce Turang, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. But the Hobie Milner enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So coming to the plate, Christopher Morrow. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Still even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Taylor is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now back, first baseman, Tucker.
So in now for Chicago, Tucker Barnhart. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Nico Horner will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Here now the 2-2.
Now it's 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Good battle. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
So now to the plate, Mike Tauchman. To second for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. Yan Gomes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 15, Yan Gomes.
Hit hard to third. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Nico Horner will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 2, Nico Horner.
Daniel Valencia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Daniel.
Leading off the inning, number 10, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in, Tyrone Taylor. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Looking at his career totals, Yelich is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Willie Adames. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Smoke toward third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting. Number 13.
Coming to the plate now, number 13. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Keenan Thompson will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Keenan.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is foul for the first strike. Comes set, the 0-1.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. With too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch. after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Number 31 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Ian Happ will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Now here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in once again, Miguel Amaya, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. From the stretch, low for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Good splitter there, and it's even at 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 16.
Digging in to try it again, Patrick Wisdom. No hits to this point. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed it. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole, period, the end.
Cody Bellinger will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First delivery to him on the way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Dansby Swanson will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. 1-0 the count. One 1-0 count, the pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Again, another foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Into the box now for the Cubbies, Christopher Morrow, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And a ball 1-0. A ball and no strikes.
Whoa, that's missed out.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Elvis Aguero answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Here's the first pitch to him. Nico Horner stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here's the 1-0. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. His second home run of the game as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
Now batting, number 28.
Into the box now, number 28. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
0-1.
Bryce Terang is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And it's fouled away. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
1-2.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
3-2 now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Number 74 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Chicago Cubs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's low.
A bouncer up the middle. Swanson picks it up. There's one on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Hold the right string that time, Skip.
Stepping in, Tyrone Taylor. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.
Matty, this guy is certainly walking to the plate with confidence. His slugging percentage is going through the roof with a bomb and a triple to boot.
0-1's the count.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he misses 2-1. The bouncer to the left side. Knee high, he barehands it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out here and a runner at second. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Trevor McGill is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 29.
Nick Madrigal is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the eighth as they look for some insurance. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
And the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The left fielder, number 8.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ian Happ. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. First offering on its way.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. A 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Estrada comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 56.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Willie Adames, and they'll need him to get something going here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. Coming to the plate now, number 13. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Happ is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
Next for Milwaukee, William Contreras. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Down and away, ball 1. Fouled off. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Bellinger is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done. But, hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
An 11-7 final in this one. The Cubbies capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win. Kyle Hendricks earns his first win of the season. Corbin Burns permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 11 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors, and they left 3 men on base. For the Brewers, 7 runs on 12 hits, no errors, they left 8 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 4 hours exactly. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.